Breaking news. Why we've not extradited Simon Èkpá back for trial? Federal government of the Animal Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, has come out to speak on the major reasons that have prevented them from bringing back Simon Èkpá from Finland. Let us go straight up into the issue on ground, because we've actually avoided Simon Èkpá's talks for some time because of the focus on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court trial. So within these few days, we'll be on break for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court trial. We'll be focusing on the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá court hearing that is coming up soon. The news in detail. The federal government on Thursday adduced reason why it has not extradited the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá, who was arrested and detained in Finland, back to Nigeria for prosecution. Now, before I go further, no matter the reason the federal government or the zoo government wants to give on why they've not actually extradited Simon Èkpá, there is no other reason apart from the reason we gave earlier, stating categorically and clearly that the zoo cannot extradite Simon Èkpá. Go and put me anywhere. But let us continue so that we can actually hear some of these their reason. Now, the federal government, through the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Prince Lateef Fagbemi, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, SAN, disclosed that Èkpá committed cross-border offenses that also required his trial in Finland. According to the Attorney General of the Federation, the detained Biafran agitator would be returned to Nigeria upon the conclusion of a legal action the Finnish government has already instituted against him. On the case of Simon Èkpá, I want to let you know that he committed a cross-border offense. He violated laws in both Finland and Nigeria. He was arrested there, and the Finnish authorities want to deal with the situation first and afterwards release him to us. So we will allow them to finish with the engagement there and then hand him over to us, the Attorney General of the Federation added. Fagbemi, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, spoke after he reeled out some achievement of the Federal Minister of Justice and his agencies on access to criminal justice and government initiative, beneficial program, and policies of justice sector. He stressed that aside from wielding the federal prosecution power, his office is saddled with the onerous responsibility of initiating and coordinating criminal justice activities and reform. So let us stop it there. The remaining of the talk is none of our business. Now, I've actually heard what I wanted to hear. First of all, when it comes to lies, when it comes to falsehood, when it comes to raising themselves higher than what they are, the people that does this perfectly is the zoo, and you know that. We know how they've actually lied, dropped in fake news. Initially it was that they are going to extradite the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá, that the Finnish government have given access to it, and we came here and debunked the news, and everybody saw that was the truth. When we debunked it, everybody knew that the zoo government were lying. So these people will continue to lie. They will continue to lie just to give relevance to themselves or whatever they are doing. Whatever the Attorney General of the Federation said here is total lie. There is no way Finnish government will finish the court trial and return Simon Èkpá to you people in the zoo to run your own. I don't understand. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Does this man think that, we're keys? You don't just tell us things without applying the rule of law in these things. There is no way you can just extradite anybody, because of how it is easy for them in Nigeria to do anything, because they don't know what is rule of law, they don't know what is human right. Their corrupt practices is on the high side, so they do anything goes. A country that does not have a pattern, anything goes. So they feel this is the same way these countries does their thing. No, it doesn't work that way. Things are being done accordingly. It is as simple as that. So Simon Èkpá is not coming out soon. He's not coming to Nigeria soon. But we believe that Simon Èkpá will be done with this trial, and he will be a free man as soon as possible in Finland to continue, what he has been doing for Biafrans. He didn't commit any crime. Just the same way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is innocent of all the charges that is being labeled against him. That is the same way Simon Èkpá and Njoku is also innocent of all his charges. Now, let us go deeper into this whole issue.
Like that man. Now, look at this Audu. Audu Nunge from Gombe. Oh, yeah, he's from Gombe, actually. Audu Nunge from Gombe State, who happens to be a member of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's defense team, admits his personal administration for the leader of the IPOB movement vows absolute commitment in defense of his cause for self-determination and freedom for all ethnic nationalities in the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. For all ethnic nationalities. Now, transcription of cross-examination proceedings. Agabi, are you aware the defendant was charged for inciting the public to destroy public properties? Witness, I am not aware, my lord. Agabi, are you aware that those charges were later struck out by competent court jurisdiction? Witness, no, I am not aware. So what are you witnessing? You are not aware. What are you witnessing? And they say you are a witness. Yeah? They said you are a witness, but you are not aware. No be juju be that. Agabi, are you aware that the defendant in furtherance of terrorism charge he was accused of to have directed the public to destroy government properties in Lagos? Witness, yes, I am aware. Agabi, are you aware the trial judge struck out the charges? The witness, that I am not aware. That I am not aware. Now, there is something we're going to pick from here now. Agabi, are you aware the trial judge struck out the charges? Are you paying attention? We are going to pay. I want you to highlight here, because this is one of the main things they claim to have brought today as witness. Not even one of the main thing they brought today as their witness is this. Are you paying attention? Something that has been struck out, a charge that has been struck out. The zoo and the DSS brought it today as their witness, while it's not on the charge sheet. But the zoo, imagine how primitive they could be. Look at how primitive they can be. They went to bring the broadcast of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu during the NSAS, and they say it's among their evidence. Whereas this same charge has been struck out by a judge. Mad people everywhere. Mad people everywhere in the ala umuokoko. Umuokoko ndi ala. Ose to go everywhere na bagara. Now, let's continue. I want you to remember here, we are coming back there. Now, the witness said that I am not aware, and you are a witness. So you are coming to witness against somebody that you don't even know how his case has been, has been going on over the years. For the past 10 years, you don't know how the case has been going, but you are coming to, witness against that same person. Prosecution party calls in second witness to cross-examination holding. Transcription of cross-examination proceedings. Prosecution. Do you know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Prosecution, which is what's the name of that man? What's the name of that man? That evil man. What's the name of that lawyer? That son also. They also say he was once minister of, Attorney General of the Federation once or something like that. Awomolo. His name is Awomolo. Awomolo. I'm going to remember his full name, but his surname is Awomolo. Who can remind me the name of that man in the comment section? His full name. I remember his surname is Awomolo. Awomolo. Now, second witness. Yes, I met Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Abuja at our DSS office. Meaning that he is also a DSS officer. Now, where I was asked to question him, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the he put that word, proscribed group, IPOB, and he also established ESN, an armed group. You see, they are coming. Prosecution. You told the court about a meeting held with the defendant. Go on, tell the court the setting and details of the meeting. Second witness. I have a letter from the Federation's Attorney General, and it should be distributed in court for appropriate reading. Now, this Federation's Attorney General he's talking about is a former Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, the main man that kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the main man that ruled the zoo for 6 good years with an impostor, with a masked impostor. This same man you see, Abubakar Malami, is the one that immediately Abba Kyari, joined his ancestors. Malami rose to the ranks and took over power from Abba Kyari and reigned supreme for 6 good years. He's the one that kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Anybody telling you about Muhammad Buhari, that person is just a foolish animal, and Tinubu is aware of it. That is the major reason why Tinubu won in 2023. Not won, they gave it to Tinubu. Tinubu is 100% aware of it. What they do nowadays is once in blue moon, they'll tell you, oh, we saw Buhari in London. Oh, Buhari greeted Nigerians from Kafanchan. Oh, Buhari galo Mecca. Oh, Buhari will say hello to Nigeria from his home in Daura in Katsina State. This is the only thing they say. They just write it and send it to press. They will publish it. People without shame. Now, note, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stated that he doesn't know witness number 2. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, I don't know you. You claim to be among those that interrogated me. You claim to be among those that arrested me, but I don't know your face. Church Abasa. Now, the defense lead counsel, Kanu Agabi, issues an objection plea granted by the presiding judge. According to the defense lead counsel, the letter being circulated in court was not included in the previous evidences brought before the court. Agabi also stated that the prosecution party has since withdrawn the said subsequent letter from the former Attorney General office following a motion filed by the defense of his client. Further documents being presented by Awomolo, prosecution's counsel, defense lead counsel object that they have not received the documents being distributed in court by the prosecution. Prosecution party assures that they are prepared to serve them to the defense party, which is the document they said they obtained from the so-called Attorney General or the former Attorney General of the Federation. The defense team asserted that they did not receive nearly all of the documents that the prosecution presented. In addition, the trial judge, Justice Omotosho, stated that he did not receive any such document either. Witness has been asked to narrate what happened during his interrogation with MNK in 2015. Witness says MNK incited people to burn down houses and others. The prosecution is requesting the case be postponed till tomorrow, as the defense team maintains no letter or document from the former Attorney General of the Federation was served them. Judge, all documents must be served to the defendant by prosecution so they can be examined. Remember here. According to him, he said that where is it? He said that he was inciting people to do what? He was inciting people to, where is it? To burn down. Okay, fine. But remember that he said he was inciting people to burn down houses, which also, okay, look at it here. Yeah, look at it. Witness says MNK incited people to burn down houses and others. The prosecution is requesting the case be postponed till tomorrow, which is today, as the defense team maintain no letter or documents from the former Attorney General of the Federation was served to them. So remember that place, because we're going to talk about it, briefly. Judge, all documents must be served to the defendant by the prosecution so they can be examined. Judge to the prosecution, any document you want to use must be duly served to the defense team. Agabi, is it necessary to submit the application to release my client's belongings? Court adjourned till 7th tomorrow, which is today, specifically to examine the prosecution witness. Now, that was the proceedings of yesterday, and let us now come to today's, proceedings. Very, 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 very important. If you are here, please endeavor to like and share the broadcast as we are going straight into the next, into the next segment, which is today's proceeding. Please endeavor to like and share the broadcast. It is very, very, very important that you do so. Use this medium to do so. Use this opportunity to like and share the broadcast, that we may, of course, proceed. All right, we continue. One minute. 1 minute while I try to bring the today's proceeding to the screen. All right. Try to bring today's proceeding to the screen, but it's actually giving me issues, so I have to read it off screen. I'll read it off screen. Just pay attention. All right, today's proceeding, which is EC Sebunti Abado, how it happened, how it all began, and how it ended today at the Court of Competent Jurisdiction in Abuja. Cross-examination of witness Triple B. This very witness goes by the name BBB, Triple B. And today's conclusion of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's trial. Prosecution. Who did you see in that video? Prosecution, which is Awomolo, is asking his own witness, who did you see in that video? That is where they started. Witness Triple B said it is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB leader and ESN. Next, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's broadcast is being played in the court. So they played Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's broadcast in the court. Today, a lot of things. Why is this not coming? Why is it not showing on the screen? Just 1 minute. 1 minute. Let me see if I can read it from another source. Just a moment. Today in Ketabo, in Ketabo, unbelievable. Hey, the zoo is finished. The zoo is gone, I'm telling you. After this case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I want to tell you that the zoo can never, ever, never, ever remain the same again. I am telling you. 1 minute. Let me see if I can be able to read this from a different source, which will enable me to. Breaking news. Nigeria Chief of Army Staff relocate to Northeast to oversee anti-terror operations. Breaking news. So the Chief of Army Staff of the zoo, maybe this could be another day, news for another day. Probably after this broadcast, maybe tomorrow morning, I will talk about it. The zoo is gone. After this case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Nigeria will never ever remain the same again. Believe you me, the zoo will never remain the same because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has completely, exposed the zoo. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has completely exposed, with this case, has exposed every idiocy, stupidity, and secret dealings of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, especially their tyrannical tendencies, the travesty of justice, the corruption in the judiciary, every single thing. Everything that made the zoo, a useless entity, a useless country to as it is, has all been exposed. So let me read here. Let me read. Okay, let me see. I want to try to read from Sahara Reporters because my own source, the one that I have with me, is not showing on the screen. So what I'm going to do is just a moment. Just a moment. Please let me know in the comment section if my voice is coming out loud and clear, please, before we continue. Let me know if my voice is coming out loud. If you can hear me loud and clear from your location, please let me know in the comment section. Very, very important. Okay, I'm going to try to read this from Sahara Reporters, but if I do not see all the information that I know already about the things that happened in the court, if I do not see all the information that I know, then I will have no any other option than to read the full details, even though it is not shown on the screen. I will read it off camera. Can you hear my voice? Please let me know in the comment section if you can hear me loud and clear. Let me know. We are live on one platform, only one platform, only but one platform, which is our sister channel, Biafra Unite Official, our sister channel. All right, we'll continue. Let's read from Sahara Reporters and see if they have all the information. If they don't, then I will abandon it and read the full information, which is not allowing me to bring it to the screen. Court scrutinizes Nnamdi Kanu's past video broadcast, adjourns trial to May 8, which is tomorrow. The trial was marked by intense scrutiny of Kanu's past broadcast and a series of dramatic exchanges between the prosecution and defense. Before we continue, there is no law in the zoo which is known as sedition. Hold on. Listen and listen very, very good. Because let me tell you, the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, is full of shit, run by idiots. In the first place, before we continue, because listen, Gekwanonte, these very proceedings today's court proceedings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is all about incitement, which by law it is referred as sedition. By law, it is known or referred as sedition. And unfortunately to the zoo, in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, there is no sedition. Sedition has been completely wiped out of the Constitution of the zoo. It is not in any law in the zoo. If anybody knows better than what I have said, please, either you write it in the comment section or you wait once the of course the once the line is open, you can come and educate me or educate all of us, right? If you know better than this, once the line is open, come in and educate us, especially if you are a one Nigerianist. I will allow you to speak. I will give you the platform to talk in order to educate me. In the zoo's constitution, there is no sedition. It has been abolished completely abolished and wiped away. Now, these same people that abolished sedition, do you know the reason why sedition was abolished by the zoo? Do you know it was there actually? It was there. But do you know why? You know, people who put it there were the military, juntas. The military juntas made sedition as a law. But because of democracy, it was completely wiped out in order to give free speech. In order to give free speech, freedom to thrive. In order to give free speech freedom to thrive. In order to allow free speech to exist. Because when sedition is in the law, when you put law of sedition in your constitution, then free speech will never thrive. And free speech is bedrock of democracy. Are you paying attention? Free speech, free association, freedom of speech. Yes, that's the right word. Freedom of speech, freedom of association, and these two these two things or two laws are the bedrock of democracy all over the world. All over the world, not just in the zoo or in Africa, all over the world. Freedom of speech and freedom of association. So you can never run a democratic, settings in any nation or country without freedom of speech and freedom of association. Sedition can never allow democracy to thrive. It is not possible, because when you have the law of sedition, then democracy is in ruins. Democracy is in ruins. So what these people are trying to do now is to bring back the law, the sedition law, through the back door. And they are using that word incitement, which is also in a common definition of sedition. You have to include inciting or incitement. You understand? So now they want to bring back the law of sedition through the back door because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But they forgot that ndị fana na-emeka ife n'ụbụrụ fa na-acha ọkụ. Ụbụrụ ndị fana na-emeka ife na-acha ọkụ. So they can never ever win this case. It is impossible. Sedition has been abolished. So you cannot say because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made a broadcast in UK, which by right is supposed this case should be in United Kingdom, not even in the zoo. They have, violated that very right. That very worldwide law have been violated by the zoo by kidnapping somebody who you claim to make a broadcast in UK and brought him in Africa, in Nigeria, to try him. That law has been completely violated by Nigeria authority. Now, according to them, the ongoing trial of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, continued on Wednesday, May 7, 2025, at the Federal High Court in Abuja. The trial was marked by intense scrutiny of Kanu's past broadcasts and a series of dramatic exchanges between the prosecution and defense. Confirming the Wednesday's proceedings, Kanu's special counsel Confirming the Wednesday's proceedings, Kanu's special counsel, Barrister Aloy Ejimako, earlier on a post on X said, the court has convened for today's hearing of the matter of Federal Republic of Animal Kingdom Nigeria versus Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, of course, versus Biafra. And we are